in the West, a border battle that brings together two schools fighting for a bronze boot. A tribute to a former ROTC instructor, the bronze boot is the ultimate prize in today's resumption of the border war. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Wyoming's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. In the last meeting, Colorado State pulled out a close win against Wyoming.
Yeah, Colorado State executed really good in this border war. In the bronze boot game, they took care of business. In the big moments, they didn't let it bother them. They didn't think about the trophy, and they really took it home.
That was a big win for Colorado State, too, because both them and Wyoming, they recruit a lot of the same players, so it helped them on their recruiting trail during the offseason. This game has a major impact, not just on the standings, but also in recruiting.
Handoff from the gun. Picks up the first down. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
He's got the tight end. Fighting off the defender. Oh, and what a move. What a juke. And he makes it past the marker.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field.
Oh, he's got some space. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield to get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Colorado State Rams offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. The play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. Still on his feet at the 35. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll go to the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Rams will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. We'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And that play fake created just a split second to let the tight end get downfield.
Did you see how that play fake just froze the second level of the defense just for a split second, Reese, and that allowed the tight end to get vertical?
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, the ground game. Past the sticks, and he may get more. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And this guy's going to have to come through. In this game, he picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
To the air on first down. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the...
There he goes. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He wants to throw it again. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snatches it on the right. Hits the crease. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. He can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pocket breaking down. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back. The border war over the Bronze Boot dates back to 1899, but the introduction of the Bronze Boot Trophy was started as part of a mutual agreement between each school's respective ROTC departments.
Well, it's nice that there was a mutual agreement because the very first time these two teams played in 1899, the game was forfeit. Apparently there was breaking of rules. It ended up in a brawl. These two schools have not liked each other for a very long time in the border war.
I'm here for all of it. I'm here for the petty. I'm here for the college fans that don't like each other, the anger, the competition. So this should be a great matchup.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Setting up the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. A little screen to the running back. Turning it on. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, Colorado State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around, he's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him?
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the back. Got his man on the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hendricks. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Cowboys and Rams.
And the Cowboys will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take...
Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Rams will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. There's the pressure. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Pushes ahead. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback may change this route. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown Rams! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. The running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And now on second down for this offense. It's a draw. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
To the air on second down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Under fire. Finds the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They go to the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a third down play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Safe completion on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Hand off from the shotgun. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Gives it on the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying...
Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Snagged in the middle. It's Etienne.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a 1st down. Nice balance by this offense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. The give as they work on that clock. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. And the Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kaiser. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. One of the great rivalries in the West comes to a close with the Rams taking the victory. There will be partying in Fort Collins tonight. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation